Hey YouTube, so we got the BMW 323i E90. Today we're gonna do a simple oil change. A few tools coming closer. Two normal jacks, hydraulic trolley jack, 17mm socket, oil filter, a pan, a funnel. And for this one, we're using the Penrite HPR5, the full synthetic 5W40. All right, let's get started. Before we start, we're just gonna have a look on the iDrive and the BMW book and see what kind of oil do we change and what to look on the iDrive if you want to change the oil. Let's go inside. All right, let's turn the engine on. All right, so that's the service indication. So at the moment, we'll need to drive the car, so we don't need to check on that. We already checked it, so we got the indication to change the oil. And I'm just gonna show you on the book what kind of like oil you can use. Let's go outside. It says here that we need to use the 5W40, and the preferred engine oil is BMW Longlife 01. So that's exactly the one that we have bought at the moment. It says here BMW Longlife 01, so we got the right one, and you need the 5W40 and 6.7 liters to fill up the oil itself. Full synthetic again. Yep, just don't forget about that. All right, just make sure that you have the handbrake on, it's in park, right? Everything's good. Let's start jacking the car. So instead of the normal way that we jack the car, we're just gonna show you another way. So at the moment we're gonna use 2 bricks and 1 bag of sand. So, and that's how we're gonna jack the car, and then we're gonna use also the normal jack over there to have it for safety reasons. So alright, so the car is where we needed it to be. Now we're gonna put the jack stand over there just for safety reasons, because the car now it's already in a good place and we have enough space to go underneath it. Alright, so let's start with opening the filter cup, and then with the oil cup itself. It's a bit cold outside, so you're gonna see a few steams, and then you're gonna need a tool to actually just open the filter cup itself. And how much do you buy this, Dimitris?
Around $12.
$12. Yep, pretty cheap. So just make sure that you have when you close the cup again, you have those 2 lines. Yeah. So with the tool itself, it's very easy just to undo the cup. Alright, make sure that you have like a plastic bag, and then you can put the oil filter on the plastic bag and you don't make a mess. Let's clean the plastic filter cup, and then we're just gonna put the plastic rubber in and replace the old one, and then just put the new oil filter in also. Alright, so for this one we just have like a small tool that it's like for the plastic trim removers, but for this one we're just gonna use it just to remove it.
Let's start with a small one.
Alright, that one is done. Cool. Let's try it out.
Let's start taking the big one.
Yeah, I'll just remove it somewhere here.
Pretty easy.
Yeah. Right, that one is off. Yep. This one seems to be pretty clean, and we're gonna put the new rubber.
It's pretty easy.
Yep, that's done. Let's put the small rubber in also. Yep, that's done also. That's cool. So 1, 2, that's it. So let's put the filter in. Alright, just make sure that it's firm inside, and just I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. Okay, let's put the bucket in. Yep, so you can see the screw. Oh, it's gonna use a 17mm socket to unscrew it, and then there's gonna be a sudden flow of oil. Alright, let's do it.
It was at this moment that he knew. He done.
That wasn't perfect, but you know, what's perfect in life? Almost perfect. All right, let's wait for that one to drain out, and then we'll see how it goes. All right, so we're just gonna remove the remaining oil, so we can put the new oil filter. So we're just using a plastic syringe just to remove that. Okay, so that's the end of it. So we just removed most of it, and this is how much we got out from the oil. Let's clean it up. So this is what we got from the oil, and we're gonna start looking on the bolt itself. All right, cool, we found it. So we're just gonna clean it up a little bit. Okay, so before we put the bolt back on and we start pouring some oil, we're just gonna need to put the washer inside the bolt, and let's get into it. Okay, so we're gonna remove the old washer. It should be stuck there. Yep, there it is. That will be it. A bit more of a cleanup. There's no more oil inside. All right, so we're gonna put the oil filter back after, and then we're just gonna start pouring some oil inside. So just need to put a little bit of oil, and then that we can use it on the oil filter itself. Okay, let's put it back in. Tighten it a little bit with the hand, and then we're gonna use the wrench tool to actually just tighten it more. Okay. All right, so as we said, that these two lines here, they will need to be aligned, and then they will need to match so we don't over tighten it. Just clean the area or the surface a little bit so you don't leave a lot of oil on top of it. All right, so got the funnel, and then we're gonna start putting the 5-liter full synthetic first, and then whatever is remaining from this one over here. The oil capacity is 6.7, 5 liters here, 1.7 over there. Okay, so that's 5 liters in of full synthetic oil, 5W40. All right, so we've already put the full 5 liters. So because the E90 doesn't have an actual oil stick and we cannot measure exactly how much are we pouring in, you can eyeball it and measure it. At the moment we have 2 liters. We already put 5. We said the full capacity is 6.7. So we're just gonna eyeball it and just gonna put 1 liter and let's leave like 300 grams from here, and that should be fine. So just make sure that you're constantly measuring it because you might probably damage the engine if you put in more than it's required. All right, let's check it. So yeah. All right, let's check it again. That's 1 liter. Need to pour a little bit more.
So yeah, I think that's it.
Yep, I think that's good. So yeah, done a good job. All right, let's close up everything. All right, you just need to put the old oil back and then we send it for recycling. So that's the next bottle, and then that's around 6 liters for 2 bottles. Let's put the oil cap back in. Nice bird. All right, there's the hood. Yep. We're gonna reverse the car, remove the bag of sand and the 2 bricks, and then we'll go for a test drive and see if everything is good. Let's turn the engine on and leave it for one minute so all the oil starts circulating again inside the engine, and then we'll reverse it. Let's start to reverse the car. Everything's good. All right, so we want to reset the service light. All right, just insert the key inside. Start button. All right, there's a service indication. Okay, turn on the engine. All right, just click on the odometer reset button. Keep it pressed. Okay. Okay, so now we're just gonna select where the oil is. Let me go and find it. Yep, here it goes. And then click on the busy button for 3 to 4 seconds. All right, so keep the busy button pressed for 3 to 4 seconds. Okay, so now you can see the actual progress for the reset. Okay, so the next service is gonna be in the next 28,000 kilometers. That is for the general service, but at any case we're just gonna change the next one on the 10,000 kilometers. So let's go and check the oil and then click OK. That's it. Or just drive the car for like a little bit, and so at the moment it won't be able to check the engine oil, but after a few Ks you should be able to see the engine oil status. So now it's just measuring the engine oil, but we need to send it for a drive first and then we're gonna check it later. All right, let's go for it. All right guys, so we're now driving, and then let's check the engine oil, vehicle information, vehicle status. All right, engine oil. All right, so it says the engine oil is okay, everything seems good. So we've done a great job just with just a few tools. something that you can do at your own place. And something else that we need to check also is to see if there's any actual error codes. All right, so this one is good also. Perfect job. Thank you everyone for your support, and we do really appreciate your comments and feedback. Please keep it up and follow this channel for more videos. Till next time, over and out.